All right, for many folks, this may be the most head-throbbing time of the year. The holiday season means loads of parties and, yes, lots of imbibing.
Possibly. And if you've ever had a massive hangover, you've probably gotten advice on how to cure it. But do any of the common theories really work?
Consumer Reports actually put them to the test. Good for them. And here now to explain it is Tricia Brennan. She is with Consumer Reports. Good to see you. Hello. All right, so you put sort of 5 different so-called remedies to the test. The first and most notorious is, you know, the old hair of the dog. Wake up in the morning and have a stiff Bloody Mary or something comparable. Does it work?
It doesn't, unfortunately. What it does is it might take away your symptoms for a little while, but when you stop drinking, this hangover is going to come back. So it really is not a cure.
Yeah, so going from being drunk and so we're back to drunk again.
Back to drunk again. You can't avoid the alcohol leaving your system.
What about eating greasy foods?
Eating greasy foods seems like the perfect excuse, but in fact it doesn't actually help you afterwards. It might help you if you did it beforehand, because you shouldn't eat on an empty stomach. Right. You shouldn't drink on an empty stomach, and the grease kind of absorbs the alcohol. But afterwards it doesn't do anything. All
right, but so a nice triple cheeseburger would do the trick beforehand.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, a lot of it's about planning in advance when you're drinking.
Let's go to McDonald's first. Oh, they're going to email me now. I'm just kidding. Wendy's. Over-the-counter hangover potions. There are a bunch of them out there. Do they work?
There are, and you see them, you know, at bars and at drugstores, and there's no evidence yet that they do work at all. So we really don't know.
Drinking lots of water, we always hear this, and I would say maybe on the flip side also to avoid dehydrating beverages like caffeinated beverages and whatnot.
That's true. If you know you're going to go out, make sure you're well hydrated. It's a great idea to stagger alcoholic drinks with non-alcoholic drinks just to keep your hydration up, and then before you go to sleep, get some water down you. That can only help you.
And the final one, dark liquors cause stronger hangovers. Is that true? I've always wondered that.
They do. There's certain chemical makeup in darker liquors like whiskey and red wine can give you a worse hangover. So if you're concerned about the hangover the next day, stick with lighter color or clear alcohol.
What else can you do in advance? We were talking about having greasy foods in advance. What else? Some people I know like vitamins and things.
Well, I think a lot of people have their own, unique things that work well for them, and if so, kind of great. There's nothing that's scientifically been proven that we could find, apart from making sure you don't have an empty stomach, which is the
Marianne Silver she's sitting over, one of our correspondents. She's going to be on a lot during the course of this next week. She's mashed potatoes?
She swears by mashed potatoes in the morning.
Mashed potatoes in the morning.
And bread the day before. So.
Wow. I'm going to give that a try.
One person's advice.
Because I love mashed potatoes.
All right, Tricia Brennan from Consumer Reports, thank you so much for all those tips. Let's hope everybody's paying attention and avoid that headache.
The best thing to do is just don't drink, or don't drink too much, just a little bit.
That's just so crazy it might work.
Yes.